Hi everyone, welcome back once again, and in this video I will be showing you how you can create a quick top for your newborn. So this measurement is good for 0 to 3 months old. My daughter is 7 pounds, so you can customize it according to your measurements. And I'll be using the leftover pieces from my older top, which I have stitched for myself. So these are the side pieces, but I will be starting with the lining first. So my total length is going to be 15 inches, but I'll be taking 1 inch less here. You can take 15 inches or you can take 1 inch less, like 14 inches is up to you. And after that I will be marking the straight line from the top is going to be my reference line to straighten up my fabric. Then the shoulder measurement is going to be 4.5 inches. The length of the armhole is 4.5 inches, and for the chest I'll be marking 5 inches. And then I'll be taking 1 inch extra for the seam allowance, and at the bottom it's entirely up to you how wide you want your gear to be. So for me, I will be taking 7 inches. You can take less or more, it's up to you. Join both the lines, and this is going to be the cutting mark. Make a round shape for your armhole and then cut your cut on the mark. Now for the neckline, I will be taking 2 inches for the width, which could be wider for your taste. So I would suggest to mark on 1.5 inches for the width, and for the depth of the front neckline is going to be 1.5 inches, and for the back is going to be 1 inches. And make a round shape joining both the lines together. And for the shoulder stroke I'll be cutting 0.25 inches and then make a small notch for stitching purpose. Separate the panels and cut the front neckline. Now I'll be cutting on the main fabric, and I'll be attaching the side panels as well, and this printed fabric I'll be using in the middle of my dress. So if you have one wider piece, then you don't need any extra panels, but since I'm working with the scrap fabric, so I need to add more width in a dress. And this is going the printed fabric, this is white embossed self-printed fabric. I am taking for my main fabric as a main fabric, and I'll be marking for the length, and then I'll cut all the extra fabric away. Now I'll be separating both the pieces. For the back panel, since I'm not installing any zipper or anything like that, so I'll just keep it on side, and for the front I will be cut in the middle because I'll be using this printed fabric in the middle of my front panels. So mark on the same length, and then from the top I'll be taking 2 inches, and at the bottom I'll be taking 3 inches. Make a slight shape and then iron it and cut it. Now I'm marking for my side panels, which definitely you don't need if you have enough width for your fabric. So at the on the top I'll be marking 2.5 inches, and at the bottom I'll marking 3.5 inches and make a slightly A shape. But at the end, what I will be doing after joining it, I'll place my lining on top of it and I'll cut all extra fabric, because I don't want any extra fabric to deal with, since I am stitching this for 4 weeks old After you're done, place all the pieces together to make sure that you have everything ready to sew. And this is how I'm going to stitch my panels together. So I have stitched the middle printed fabric and the side printed fabric together, and now I will be marking the middle line with the help of iron, and then I'll make a box pleat. I'll just grab the one corner of my fabric and place it on the line and pin it, and same thing I'll be doing for the other side. And from the top I will be stitching about 3 to 4 inches. So I would have a very nice box pleat. And this is how it looks like when I am finished stitching. So I have stitched the box pleat and the side panels, and also I made the top stitch as well. And now I will be placing my lining piece on top of the dress, and I'll be cutting any extra fabric, and then I'll sew the neckline. So for the back, what I will be doing is I'm going to make a slit at the back where I will be sewing hook and eye, so it would be easy for me to put it on and off the dress on my daughter. The slit is going to be 3 inches long, and you can install a zipper, definitely. It's entirely up to you. With easy hands, sew very slowly so you don't make any mistakes. And at the end I'll be creating a little V, so it would be easy for me to turn it over when I'm done. Alright, now I am done, and this is how it looks like so far. And now I will be cutting the slit at the back, and then cut all the extra fabric and make small notches, and then turn it over. Now I turn over the fabric, and this is how it looks like. I'll iron on it and then make a top stitch. So I did a top stitch as well as I sew the shoulders together, and then I will just fold the hem of the lining first, and then I will join the side pieces. But before that, I'll be cutting the sleeves. So basically I'll be using my printed fabric here, and what I did, I cut the length and then put the armhole on top of the fabric and cut it just like that. So the length is 6 inches, and here I'll be adding 1 inch border at the end. So I will be taking 4 inches wide fabric, and then the length should be same as sleeves width. So the total sleeves is going to be 7 inches. Cut my 4 inches in half, and then I will be left with 2 inches, and this is how I will sew the border. And then I will attach the sleeves. After that, I'll be using this butterfly. As you can see, the colors are exactly same as my dress, and it has a little pop of pink. So I'll be sewing this. I'm not gonna use the hot glue gun or any other glue because it's not a nice idea to use any glue with newborn dresses. And I also stitched the trouser with this dress, and if you want me to show you how you can sew the trouser for newborn, please do let me know in the comments, because it's a really nice and fun project for me. And I also finished the sewing the border for my sleeves, and I will now make a top stitch after ironing it and then sew with the dress. After joining your sleeves, then make a hem on your lining. After that, I'll be attaching a border, and the length is 2 inches, and the width of the border is supposed to be the width of your dress. And this is how I sew the border. and then I make a fold on top and sew it. And if you want to create a wider border, then please go ahead, do that. And if you want to create a piping look, this is how I will be achieving that look. This is how my border is going to look like, and this is going to be a final transformation. Hope you guys like it. And I have created a complete outfit for my daughters, which includes booties and hat. And if you want to achieve that look, please do let me know in the comments below, because it's so fun to sew for newborn. And if you sew anything like that, please hashtag #StyloBlender. Do like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching the video. And in the comments, please do let me know what you like to sew next, and what kind of project you like me to sew. And thank you once again. Take care, you all. Bye now.